Hi everyone, and welcome to my video essay for the Consortium's Growth and Opportunity Scholarship. I hope that it's okay that I'm submitting this essay in video format. For those of you who know me, I do most of my typing through my voice anyways, so really seeing me on video is not much different than what you would get if I was typing. And it saves me a tremendous amount of time, which is wonderful because I am currently in school and have quite a bit of homework at this point in the year. So I hope that you be flexible. So now I'll get to answering the questions. So I am currently enrolled at the University of Florida College of Journalism and Communication in an online master's of public interest communication. So what public interest communication is this relatively new discipline that brings together tools and techniques from various other disciplines. So public relations, sociology, psychology, journalism, all types of things, to create this really measured and scientific approach to activism and change making. So it all works on answering the same series of questions. And the principle is that if you can do that in a way that makes enough sense, then you can create campaigns that will lead to meaningful change. How do I feel like this education is connected to my work or the values of the consortium? I feel like it is in many ways. So the fact that I work in self-advocacy means that a lot of my work does center around how do we make change, whether it's big systematic change like legislative change or lobbying politicians for change, or whether it's a change in someone's personal life. Really the same principles apply for how we can approach a problem and make change. So for me, I feel like it's valuable for me to have this education that stems around finding ways to facilitate change, because then I can turn around and translate those skills directly back to my advocates, which I've already been able to do in some cases and seen it work well. I also think it's pretty related to the values of the consortium in a couple of ways. So in one of our values statements, we talk about lived experience being a great asset. And one of the things that I enjoy about this education is it's not one that's super common. Like I said, it's a relatively new discipline. The University of Florida is actually a really leading institution in this particular discipline. So I feel like I'm really gaining a lot of skills and insight that not everybody has, and that I can bring back and share my experience from a different perspective, which I think is always valuable with any workspace. I also think that this particular education really resonates with the idea of creating environments where people can feel safe to express themselves, and particularly to find their power. So again, what I want to be able to do is translate these skills that I'm learning in ways that can go directly back to the self-advocates that I work with, to empower them to be able to make the changes that are important to them. And so I would say that this education is pretty connected to the values of the consortium. In terms of what this scholarship would personally mean to me, in short, it would mean a lot. So I am pretty much financing this education piece by piece, semester by semester, one class at a time. It's pretty hard to find scholarships that are open to graduate students, as I've learned. So it's all about, saving. I have a certain goal that I try to save every month, and every bit of that goes towards my education. But it is really hard, so any scholarship I could get would be fantastic and help out a lot. So I think I've answered all of the questions. I'll just take another look at the application to be sure. Yeah, I think I got everything. Thank you for considering me for this scholarship. I will also include with this video documentation of my GPA and all my other eligibility standards. So thanks for listening. Bye.